Okay, what's up, guys? Jordan Trask here, back for another video, and um, the Avalanche won their third Stanley Cup in a row. But for the Avalanche, they had a good season of the Stanley Cup, winning their third title of the Stanley Cup in franchise since '96 and 2001, when they beat the Florida Panthers, New Jersey Devils. From right now, they beat the Lightning in six, just like what the Blackhawks did to the Lightning in 2015. From now on, this is this is gonna be it for now on. So the Lightning had a great series. I think Tampa was gonna lose in round one to Toronto. I don't even care about that, but no, it's not happening again. So next year, as my Anaheim Ducks would make the Stanley Cup playoffs without our one-time Stanley Cup champion captain Ryan Getzlaf, that the Ducks will go back in the Stanley Cup playoffs or not. If it's Stanley Cup or nothing for the Ducks, or it could be the Avalanche, 4 Stanley Cups, or bust for Colorado. Especially, some of my former Anaheim Ducks players are Andrew Cogliano and Josh Manson, especially the former Maple Leaf Nazem Kadri. Especially when I want to personally talk about him, is nothing I want. So honestly, I have to figure out that Darren Helm has the second Stanley Cup with Colorado since he won his first with Detroit in 2008 with the Red Wings. And nothing I need, so Landeskog, McKinnon, and the Avalanche has done it all. So you have to believe it what you got. Um, uh, I think if Corey Perry, retired, I know he has Stanley Cup rings too with Anaheim since 2007 with Getzlaf. Um, as right now, I think Corey Perry's going to retire because he's gonna need a buyout contract from the Lightning. If Corey Perry, before his retirement, he needs to get another buyout contract like what he did in 2019 with the Ducks. Now, if Corey Perry is getting another buyout contract, he's retiring and he's done. So that means here's the free agents. For my 2022 Anaheim Ducks, if we get Duncan Keith, then the Ducks will get Duncan Keith. Or what if Duncan Keith doesn't go to Anaheim? Then the Ducks, if they get Alex DeBrincat, then I don't know what DeBrincat's gonna go if he joins the other hockey teams instead of the Blackhawks. I prefer that if it happens, then he might go to LA. But for Patrick Kane, if Patrick Kane has defeated Anaheim, if the Ducks get Kane, if they get Patrick Kane, not Evander, if the Ducks get Patrick Kane, then he's going to put out with his Stanley Cup World to have the Ducks winning their second Stanley Cup title with Patrick Kane in it. To give a capture as replacement of Ryan Getzlaf. So right now, without Getzlaf, Ducks might need their new captain with for captains for next year for the Anaheim Ducks, since Getzlaf and Niedermayer career were the captains. It's going to be Trevor Zegras. If it's going to be Zegras, then he gets to be the captain first, like Getzlaf, Niedermayer, and then Korea. Or Cam Fowler. If it's going to be Cam Fowler, then he's going to be a captain for a reason for the Anaheim Ducks to lead the team to the Stanley Cup final once again. But in 2015, if my beloved Anaheim Ducks won their second Stanley Cup 2015 with Cogliano and Perry, then I would have ever said, instead of the Blackhawks Lightning, it could be the Anaheim Ducks and Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup final in 2015 to beat Tampa Bay in 5. I mean, I don't even care about that, but so honestly, it's going to be a real game from a reason that I bought out. So I don't believe that it's going to be it's not going to be a huge difficult for Anaheim. So I don't believe that for sure. So the Ducks would probably have to get ready to keep up with Dallas Eakins. So going to catch up with Major League Baseball season and Major League Soccer season with my Angels, the Padres, and the Galaxy. as I'm ready for the NFL season with my beloved Los Angeles Chargers since I met Sean Merriman at Chula Vista. Yeah, from right now. So that means I'm just putting it to work. And for the Clippers next season, getting the Kyrie Irving trade would be easy to put the new teammates of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George for the Clippers to go to the first finals and get their first NBA title of the year for next year. As a 600 favorite of the odds to win the NBA Finals title for my beloved LA Clippers. It's honestly going with baseball, football, basketball, hockey, soccer talk, with golf talk, any of them, like music, movies, politics, however, I care. As always. So any places, I care too. And school, I care. I care too. So yeah, for the 2022-2023 Duck season for the NHL in Anaheim, if it's Anaheim Ducks, I don't think we're not going to get Nazem Kadri. I don't think Nazem Kadri is going to come to Anaheim if he has one Stanley Cup. Or it's not going to be Evander Kane. Evander Kane's not going to come to Anaheim. And honestly, I expect the Anaheim Ducks to go and get Duncan Keith. Or bring back the goalie that we had him in 2015, Freddie Anderson, if he leaves Carolina. Or the Ducks can get Andre Palat. I don't know if Palat's going to go to Columbus or Anaheim. Then I don't care if it's going to be anybody who wants to do it. So, as right now for the Ducks, if we get Darren Helm, if the Ducks get Darren Helm, two-time Stanley Cup champion with Detroit and Colorado, then he's going to put out with 3 Stanley Cups with Anaheim to put out the Ducks to a Stanley Cup title for number 2. It's like my Southern California title towns, like my Angels, the Padres, the Chargers, the Clippers, the Galaxy, and the Ducks. And it's like that for a good reason. So expectations could go for the Anaheim Ducks as we might need some free agents that we could get. Especially if Toffoli comes to Anaheim, then the Ducks can get the former King named Tyler Toffoli. And honestly, if Corey, right before the Ducks get the former King Tyler Toffoli, honestly, I think it's going to be, let's see. Oh. So I honestly know what that is going to be for Anaheim. You know, for the Ducks, I think it's going to be DeBrincat, or it's going to be Duncan Keith, or it's going to be Duncan Keith to Anaheim. Or if the Ducks could go get more people, and who could it be? It could be Mark Giordano. I think Mark Giordano is going to stay in Toronto. But honestly, for the Ducks, as we have Shattenkirk, since he's won one Stanley Cup with Tampa Bay in 20 since COVID, Ducks have Shattenkirk. Or if it's going to be the new captain Shattenkirk, then he's going to have to carry the team to the Stanley Cup playoffs or not. But for the Ducks, for next season, I think we don't have a chance to win the Stanley Cup since we have won Stanley Cup since 15 years ago on June 6, 2007, when we owned the Ottawa Senators in 5. As for right now, for Dallas Eakins and the Ducks with Pat Verbeek, so without Josh Manson and Ricardo Kell, but Manson and Cogliano has a ring. But obviously, we had to trade away Patrick Maroon to the Oilers in 2016. But then, it honestly had to be put out with Bobby Ryan. You know, I think of Anaheim with the Ducks is you put out with the Mighty Ducks to the Ducks, since we have Chris Pronger. But honestly, for the Anaheim Ducks, I think we're going to have a free agency next. So Nick Delorier is not going to be with us anymore. Okay, so I have to figure out. So for the Anaheim Ducks and the free agency, who needs to trade or sign? Because I honestly need more guys that can go without our one-time Stanley Cup champion Ryan Getzlaf. But honestly, we already have Zach Aston Reese and Sonny Milano. And we have Urho Vakanainen as well. So from Boston, trading Lindholm, you know, Dominic Simon. We have those guys. But you could probably be honest. Whatever you got to say. And it could be Simon Benoit, including Isaac Lundestrom, and it could be Gerald Mayhew from Philadelphia. Andre Schuster taking him away from the Lightning again. So that means it's going back and forth in the seasons of the Stanley Cup from the Anaheim Ducks in the hockey season. For Trevor Zegras and Jamie Drysdale, if we got more guys, then it's going to be easy for Anaheim to go in and get another Stanley Cup for number 2 after we won our first cup in 15 years since 2007. As I'm going to ask from now on, we will wrap this up until I head to bed now because I got 3 days of summer school left. And I got football practice after. So when I think of more patience for the Anaheim Ducks to go and get some free agency, it better be easy. Like trying to get rid of Shea Theodore. And honestly, we decided to get rid of BXN, Kessler, and Eves. But if Andre Palat comes to Anaheim or if he goes to Columbus, then the Ducks can get Palat. Honestly, if Perry retires, Corey Perry's done for the whole year. And honestly, it could be it's going to be Pierre-Edouard Bellemare that's going to come to Anaheim. But Cale Makar, he's going to keep going with the Avalanche for more with McKinnon and Landeskog. Or honestly, I might have my Ducks fan get that hated hockey player name that they like or dislike, Nazem Kadri. Or if we don't need to get Evander Kane. If the Ducks get Jack Eichel, then it's a trade. And from now on, for the 2022-2023 Ducks, for the NHL season, it's time to get those new guys since our captain, Ryan Getzlaf, and the one-time Stanley Cup champion hockey player retired after the season ending for the Anaheim Ducks. But for Maxime Comtois and for everyone, it's not a reason. But the 2022 Calder Cup champions, but congratulations to the Chicago Wolves. They have gone back to win the Calder Cup. So honestly, it's possibly like my major sports of MLB, NFL, NBA, MLS, and NHL, PGA, golf, UFC, boxing, WWE, NASCAR, and everything. But yeah, as a going with all like my major pro sports, it could go with minor pro sports like AHL, MILB, MASL. Especially, I just go without the permanency of the NBAG League, IFL, Liga Mexico, and especially just everything. It's like UEFA Champions League, and especially La Liga, Premier League, and you have to think straight for sure. It's just like my major pro sports as all. Just like when I pay attention to all. So, you guys, I'm going to head out. So, congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche as they are the 2022 Stanley Cup champions as they won their 3rd Stanley Cup. And good night, guys. I'm out.